and welcome back to my channel. Today I would love to give some tips and tricks about how to entertain guests in line. If you're one of the restaurants that are so lucky to have a line waiting outside, here are some techniques that you can use to keep them there, keep them entertained, and keep it a fantastic experience. First thing you want to do if you start a line outside your door is to make sure to acknowledge every single person in line. So get on out there if you're the host or maybe the manager and make eye contact to every single person. You can even kind of do a group thing and wave and be like, hey everybody, thank you so much for waiting in line. We're so excited to serve you, and we are going as quickly as we can so that we can seat you the fastest. Thank you so much, and again, welcome. The next thing you can possibly do, and it will actually speed up everything, is that when you go out in the line, start handing out your menu. You can say, oh, I don't know if you're interested in seeing it right now, but you can look at the menu. If you think about, have you ever stood in line at a restaurant? Well, one thing, you're already really hungry. I know last time I was standing in a line for a restaurant, I was really hungry. Everyone in my group was hungry, and actually one person from the group had already eaten there. So they were trying to remember what was on the menu to tell me what was on the menu. And of course, the whole time we're talking about the food that we're going to be eating in the restaurant. I was really excited when the person came down to me and actually offered me a menu so I could start looking in it. On the other hand, when I am, of course, working in the restaurant and my guest has already seen the menu, maybe talked to their friends in line about it, a lot of times they have already decided what they want to order. So from there, I can start offering an add-on, an appetizer, possibly go to the desserts afterwards, but it will speed up my service a lot. I will just need to have to come down, of course, offer and suggest some different drinks. And I can also ask them, hey, have you seen the menu while you were waiting in line? Do you have any questions about it? I would really like to recommend blah, 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 blah. Perhaps you're the type of restaurant that's like, oh, we don't want to give our menu when they're in line, but you know what? Maybe there's a special. Maybe you have a drinks card. That can also speed up the service a little bit later, and speeding up the service isn't actually a bad thing. We never want to make people feel like they are rushed, but there is a line, and you want to be able to take care of everybody that day. So sometimes giving maybe the drinks card or the menu so that they can make one or two decisions before they already get into the restaurant could be to your advantage. Another thing is, I think we can always be better conversationalists. So if you're the host and you're helping people get out of the line and seated down to the table, you an extra minute or two, or you're a leader, hey, go outside and start talking to people. Thank you so much. Start out with saying and thanking them for standing in the line, and then also say, hey, where are you coming from? Or maybe they're tourists. Start to have a little conversation. And remember that while you're having a conversation, acknowledge the new people that are starting to be in your line. Having a conversation is another way, even though, for example, you're having a conversation with these people and these people down there are just watching you have the conversation, it's still a good signal to give that, hey, I really care about these people that are in line, waiting to come into our restaurant, just want to talk to them, see how they're doing, make them feel at home. And it's another signal to say, hey, we really want you to come in, and we're making it as quick as possible to get you into the restaurant. We want to get a signal to them that, hey, we really want to meet our guests, and we really thank you for waiting here, and we're going to make your time waiting as short as possible. When we are conversing or going out and acknowledging guests, a lot of people just want to know, how long is this wait? Are we going to be waiting here 5 minutes, or are we going to be waiting here 2 hours? If you have a good idea about how long these people are waiting, maybe go to the end of the line and say, hey, thanks so much for waiting. I just wanted to know about right here. We do have a line. I wish our restaurant was bigger and we had more chairs so that we could serve you, but thanks so much for waiting. It is going to be about 20-minute wait, just to let you know. Are you going to be all right? And have a conversation about that. Sometimes people, of course, have a busy schedule, and if they know it's going to take 2 hours to wait in line, they may say, hey, let's go do something else and then come back another day or pick another time when they know it's not so busy. Communication is the best thing you can do when people are in line. Letting them know how long it's going to be, letting them know that you're very thankful for them waiting, And also asking them if there's anything that you can bring them. Sometimes a good way to sell a new product, a new sauce, maybe a new dessert, or a little cocktail, or a non-version drink, or whatever it may be, is to put it into some small little cups or shot glasses or whatever, and go out and give them some samples. Maybe there's a new dish from the kitchen that you can make in little tasters, and then you can go out and say, hey, I just want you to taste this. When people taste things when they're really hungry, it ends up tasting a lot better. I'm sure you've tried that yourself. And in that way you can sell a new item. They'll get in and be like, oh, I need to have another bite of that thing that we tried in line. And that can also prepare your team inside to make it easier for them to sell some different products. Remember to keep communication up with the people in the restaurant that are at the tables about what you are suggesting to the people in line, so that you're all on the same page and you can work together to suggest some of your very favorite things. However, the ultimate solution is to not have a line in your restaurant. So when people come up, if there is any possibility at all to get them in, maybe you have a bar to have them stand or sit in the bar area, maybe you have a lounge area, hey, maybe you have a small restaurant, you have some chairs in the back that are fold up, bring them out. I mean, use what you have. Try to get those people into your restaurant, try to get them a cold beer or something cold to drink and have them wait inside, because then you have more of a chance of keeping them there. You also, when they're sitting inside your restaurant in a chair drinking something, have a small conversation with them, find out who these people are, make it really personal. So again, here's some tips and tricks about what you can do in line to entertain the people in line, keep a good communication up, keep them wanting to stay in line, but also we have the best solution, and that's just try to get them in the front door and get them seated down somewhere with something to drink or a small snack while they're actually waiting for their table. When we use all these techniques, the feeling is that we want to give the guest, and everything that we say and we do and we act is to let them know, you know what, I know you hate waiting, but we're going to do everything we can to make your wait seem as short as possible. And with this mentality, you cannot scare anybody away. Hey, I hope you can use some of these tips and tricks. Leave me a little comment below and let me know if you tried any, or if you have any good ideas about how to entertain people in line if you have a line at your restaurant. And I hope you have an amazing week, and let's go out there and give some amazing service. I'm Ginny Mae, the Intergalactic Supreme Goddess of Guest Service, and thank you so much for watching my video. If you would like more tips and tricks on service, how to up your service game, click here. And please subscribe by pressing my face right here, and don't forget to ring the bell so that you get a new video notification every Waiters Weekend. Follow me on Instagram and